What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So I have a question for you. What does really influence the behavior of your consumer when it comes to purchasing your product and services? Or how can we drive a certain message through your brand and business if it's not your packaging or if it's not your logo? Two questions, one answer, and it's color psychology, which is exactly what I'm covering today. Keep watching. Welcome back to a new episode of A Capo Joe TV, the place to talk about marketing, online branding, and lifestyle. Everything over a nice cup of coffee. Today, it's a super bright Joseph for you. And if you're a new coach, content creator, and entrepreneur, you are in the right place as I share so many tips and strategies to really up-level your brand and business online. So make yourself comfortable, hit the button subscribe. If you like this top, give me a little like, or let me know what you think in the comments. I don't have an affiliate link for this, so I don't know where I bought it. I'm sorry. I'm worst of this. And keep watching if you're interested in color psychology, as this is exactly what we are covering today. Let's dive in. I am so excited about today's topic, as this is one of the most interesting part of marketing and branding, and it's color psychology. You might not know, but actually color really makes a huge difference when it comes to your consumer behavior. We really get excited, sad, happy, or any sort of feeling based on the color that the brands use on their products and services. And using certain colors can really drive a sale to you or away from you. So let's dive into how brands use color in the right way. If you want to say something, just use the right color. What do I mean by that? Well, the message that you're trying to send to your brand, with your brand and business to your customer is really identified by the color that you use. Let's make an example. So if you're someone like Netflix has a letter N as a logo, but the most important thing that it makes it really recognizable is the color red. Why did they use red? Well, Netflix was kind of the brand that completely changed the way we consume content on TV, right? It is a subscription service that really allows you to watch TV on demand whenever you want. And red was kind of a way to really stand out from the crowd and to really have the opportunity to get your consumer to be bold in their decisions. So when you are using red, you are someone that loves attention and wants attention to be driven to them. If we talk about advertising, I have a very good example for you, and it is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is one of the most recognizable brands in the world, and the reason why is because we associate red and white to their brand. Well, what Coca-Cola has been super clever is to associate a color scheme to a certain character in history, which is Santa Claus. You might not know that Santa Claus in reality is green, but ever since Coca-Cola created an advert related to it, they associate Coca-Cola with white and red. So everything to do with Coca-Cola for Christmas advert is related to Santa Claus. This is how you create a lifestyle brand, which is when you have a certain product related to a lifestyle, to a celebration, or whatever it could be. So that was a way for them to really be bold, and they always been bold in any decision. And red is the color that you want to use in your brand if you are someone trying to deliver a message that is, attraction, bold, and quite standing out from the crowd. Let's bring another example. Let's bring McDonald's, right? McDonald's is the color yellow. What does yellow mean? Yellow is the color of happiness, is the color of connection, and is the color of good time. So if you think about the way McDonald's delivered their message, they're always all about having a happy time when you have your meal, which is why they created a happy meal. So having a happy meal with McDonald's and delivering the color of their logo in yellow will always resonate with happiness for you. So it's the place where you really want to have a treat for yourself. Sometimes you feel like you have a night out and you really want to have a snack, you will go to McDonald's because it makes you feel good. And this is why yellow is the color. Yellow is often used for anything to do with toys. For example, if you think about Lego, it's red to be standing out, white and yellow. So there is quite a lot of example of the way this color scheme is often used to associate to happiness as well. Another super interesting example is when people use orange. Orange is a very interesting color because orange gives you two different reactions. You either love orange or you hate it, which is why using orange over red sometimes really attracts and triggers on you a different emotion. Orange is often used related to summer products because it gives you this idea of warm and, you know, holiday and vacation. So if you're someone that has a brand related to sun care, you will obviously use orange and blue because that kind of reminds you of the sea and reminds you the tan. Or if you're someone that has an e-commerce, you might use orange as a way to deliver a special deal, a special offer. For example, if you think about Amazon color scheme is orange, black, and white. Orange is the color for Amazon, and the reason why is because you will go to Amazon to really look for the deal for that product that you cannot find anywhere else, or perhaps you've seen a product already on a store but you might go on Amazon because it might be cheaper. So it's definitely a color that gives you convenience and is used for offers as well as giving you that kind of, you know, mood of being cheerful and fun, but not as bold as red. Think about green, for example. Green is such an interesting color. Green makes you feel like the product is clean, it's organic, and is normally used on lifestyle brand or in fitness brand or in health brand because it kind of gives you the idea that something is pure, clean, and really well researched, and the source where the product's coming from is more green. Now, I am green, not for that reason, but I decided to be green today. Yeah, well, I'm very clean, I'm very healthy, so perhaps that's the reason why I'm green today. But green is really one of my color scheme when it comes to my brand. This is why I'm green today, so a little trick for you. Anyway, so these are a few examples of colors, right? But how do you find the color for your brand and business? Let's find out. So when it comes to choosing the color for your brand and business, you really want to have a brand color palette. And this is normally what you associate to a brand color board. The brand color board is the place for you where you will pick the color based on the mood that you want the brands to be. So if you want it to be fun, if you want it to be, expressing either luxury, or if you want it to be more into kind of be bubbly or whatever it could be. I actually did a full video about personal branding that you can find right here, where I actually cover the color as well. So just have a look at that after this one. For instance, if I have a branding education and I want people to trust my brand, but also I want to kind of place myself in a way that is premium, a super popular color to use is purple. Purple is often used for universities. It's a color that you use also in finance quite a lot. So for example, if you're a bank or if you are a finance magazine or a finance platform, that's another way to go. For example, if you think about Yahoo Finance, that would be purple for you. Or another color that is very popular if you're someone that wants to come across with a message of trust and really being able to deliver security, another color would be blue, which is why lots of insurance company as well as dental company or medical company will use blue as a color to really deliver trust to their customer through that particular color. There is certain color that triggers different emotion to us, so you would never go to a doctor that has a red logo because that wouldn't make you feel safe. And it's really interesting to me how certain color can give you such a reaction. So let me know what you think about that on the comments, because I'm really interested as well. And when it comes to your brand, you really want to think about the personality that you give based on the colors that you choose. So the brands need to represent you, and this color needs to be you. So think about the color that resonates with you and try to implement it into your brand. What do you think about color scheme, and what do you think about color psychology? I really want to know from you what's your biggest takeaway of today's video, as well as letting me know what is your favorite color as well. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a little thumbs up, and if you like this content and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you same time, same place next week.